Hey everybody, and welcome to my Montreal Canadiens news of the day. It's a little bit somber here today because we have the news that Brendan Gallagher's jaw was broken on the Matt Niskanen hit that he took behind the Flyers net. Also news that surgery is required and Gallagher will miss the next two games in the series. If Montreal advances, could miss a little bit more. We don't know. So what happened was there was a play going on behind the Flyers net. And as the play it was going one way, Galley was in the corner. Play was going around the net to the other way. But at the last second, turned back. And as that happened, Niskanen was kind of behind him. And Gallagher was kind of skating, was a little straighter up. But when he turned around, he goes down low. And Niskanen was all lined up to hit him. And he still hits him in the neck, in the jaw, and the neck. And Galley goes out. Now, Jonathan Drouin is standing in between the ref and the actual play. And from the slow motion replay I saw, to me, as much as I want to blame the ref that why didn't you call this, I don't think he saw it. I really think Drouin's body was blocking out the view of the actual the hit on Gallagher, and the ref only saw Gallagher fall backward. When you don't see something, you can't really call it. I'll give you that. So I don't really blame the refs here. Niskanen will have also a hearing today. Could be going on now as we talk. I don't know, but it's sometime today. And I'm filming this at 6:30, so I don't know when it'll happen. But as soon as the news is out, I'll try. I don't know if I'll do a video on it or not. Depending what the news is, if they say they're not suspending him, I just may. So we'll find out today, and we'll know tomorrow before the game if he's been suspended or not. Now, I have to dare say this, that losing Matt Niskanen for the Flyers is not nearly as bad as the Canadiens losing Brendan Gallagher. That is 100% for sure. Alain Vigneault's name comment on the Niskanen hit. Alain Vigneault, who's a guy that I just said in the video that I like him, I think he's a good coach. I might have to reevaluate that. He said this of Gallagher. He got up and seemed to be fine. He spoke to the refs, was speaking to our players on the bench. It's not Niskanen's fault that Galley isn't as tall. It was an unfortunate play where he cut him a little bit. So, kind of dumb. You don't judge a cross-checking play by the height of the two guys. I mean, if that's okay, if that's what he said, and that means that's okay, because it's not Niskanen's fault that Galley is shorter, then wouldn't Zdeno Chara be able to just cross-check anybody and be okay? Because Zdeno Chara is pretty much bigger than everybody else, so that would just give him free reign, go around cross-checking smaller guys. Why not? Get away with it. So I thought it was really dumb. Very, very unempathetic. I guess this is what he was doing. In my opinion, I think this is what he was doing. He wants to deflect. His team had a bad game. They played really poorly. He doesn't want them to be dwelling on it too much or be taking all that, the questions and all that stuff. So he's trying to deflect. He's like holding up this shiny ball of his dumb comment, saying, look what I just said. Let's talk about that instead of talking about the other thing. So I think that's what it is. But it's still a very unempathetic thing, a dumb thing to say. And got to say, I lost a little respect for the guy. KK, some good news in all this is that Jesperi Kotkaniemi, who took a boarding call, hitting Travis Sanheim on the numbers into the boards where his face hit the glass, cut himself, and he got a game misconduct and a 5-minute major, which means there's no coming out of the box if they score a goal. So there was 2 goals scored on that power play. But the good news is that he will have no further discipline, so we won't lose another player. That's kind of key to our offense. So KK should be in the lineup tomorrow, and hopefully just as aggressive and just don't hit somebody on the numbers. That's it. Hey, but listen, it's okay. KK's tall. Hit some of their smaller guys. Cross-check them to the head. It's fine. You're taller than them. It's fine. Kelly Hrudey is a shameful snowflake. Kelly Hrudey is a shameful snowflake. Did anybody see his comment on the Nick Suzuki pat on Carter Hart's head, who didn't hurt anybody? He may have showed him up a little bit, but I mean, that is part of the competition, I think. I don't see why that would be wrong. Kelly Hrudey said this. It was unsportsmanlike. Should have been a 2-minute penalty. It was irresponsible. Terrible to watch. And don't let the kids watch that. What the effing hell, Kelly? What the hell? You've been drinking something or smoking something that you don't tell anybody about? Like, really? Seriously? That was so horrible? Listen, imagine what Kelly Hrudey would have said if instead of the pat on the head, Suzuki cross-checked him to the face. I wonder what he would have said about that, eh? Just that's shameful being a snowflake. I tell you, these people, the talent on Sportsnet. I tell you, the only one I actually starting to like is Kevin Bieksa. Maybe because he's new and he hasn't been spoiled by them. But everybody else there, I can't take anymore. I like Cassie Campbell. I can't say anything bad about her. There's a couple of people, and maybe I got it wrong. Maybe Cassie Campbell's not on the Sportsnet and she's on TSN. If that's the case, sorry, Cassie Campbell. I don't like Sportsnet. I don't like their commentators. I don't like what Hrudey said. That's ridiculous. That's making something out of nothing. And can't you find something better to complain about? Okay, so here's some other good news, I guess, for anybody who's a Drouin hater. Maybe it's not. I'm not a Drouin hater. I just don't like some of the way he plays. But Drouin is tied for team lead in points, and he's leading in assists, and is a +3. So everybody, and I've been off the knocking Drouin this series. Yeah, he had a bad start, but he has been playing a little bit better through there. I said it in a couple of videos, even though reluctantly. But he had a good game last night. Really nice no-look behind-the-back pass out to, I can't remember, for the goal. That was a beautiful, beautiful pass to Suzuki. Isn't that the one where then he went around the goalie? So that was good. He had some really good defensive plays. He was noticeable for some good things last night, and that's a good sign because remember, if Drouin can play well and play good and, well, same thing, and just live up to his talent, that's only good for Montreal. And maybe right now, the loss of Gallagher, maybe Drouin can elevate his play here, and that'll help make up for the loss of Gallagher. But reluctantly, because I'm still not sold on it, but reluctantly I'll say Drouin is doing well right now, and hopefully that really keeps up because we're going to need him. So I guess that's it. Tomorrow's game is at 7 p.m. It's not the normal 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern Time. My pregame show, if you're going to be there for the live stream, is at 6:15 p.m. Go Habs go. That's Habs news of the day for today. Thanks for watching. If you like to give a thumbs up while you're down there doing that, you can leave any comment. Let me know what you think about that situation there with Gallagher and Niskanen and all that stuff. And let me know also, what do you think of Alan Avigno's comments? And Kelly Hrudey, let me know what you think of that. I appreciate that in the comment section. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, ring that notifications bell, and that's going to get you more videos like this from Talkin' Habs for your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge. So thanks for watching, everybody. Really do appreciate it. See you next game. See you next live stream. Peace out, y'all. Have a great one. Bye, everybody.